Welcome to AASAI RASAI. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make chicken biryani, but it's going to be a lot of shortcuts that I'm going to be using. Everything is going to be pre-made and then assembled. Let me show you how. So we first start by making your favorite chicken curry. It could be any chicken curry that you want. And I have some recipes on this channel, so check them out. They might be helpful. Almost all of my ingredients are in this yogurt mixture. I like to blend it before adding it into the chicken. I've added some extra cumin there as well and some cilantro. So we could marinate this for about 30 minutes if you have time. Otherwise, it's okay. Just go ahead and start cooking the chicken. Try not to skip the yogurt because yogurt adds a lot of moisture into the chicken and gives it that really nice, thick, saucy gravy that we need for the biryani. So this is a quick rundown of what I did. I sauteed some onions until they were like a little bit fragrant, and then I added a bay leaf and 2 star anise. Then I mixed it for about a minute and then added the chicken. So after adding the chicken, I cooked it for about a minute in the oil and then put some water and cooked it covered until the gravy had thickened and simmered. So I will show you the progression in just a bit. And this is my lid. It's an improvised lid from an old cake pan that I had. It works great now as a lid, but I don't use it obviously for cakes anymore. The chicken is cooked right now, and you can see there's a lot of gravy in it. At this point, you could take some of this gravy out and separate it if you want to serve it as an extra with your biryani. Otherwise, just let it simmer. And you don't need the heat to be on for too long from this point onwards. We don't want to overcook the chicken. I'm just going to let it simmer like this until there's just about enough liquid like that, and that's all going to absorb into the chicken, but it's still going to be moist. The rice will be made in the rice cooker, so now is the time to do it. Just wash the rice and plug it on in the rice cooker. We're not going to do anything fancy to it. Once the chicken is ready, mix in some rose water, chopped coriander leaves and some chopped mint leaves, and just leave it covered to rest for a few minutes until the rice is ready. To stain the rice, I'm using some red and yellow food color gel, and this is going to make a nice orange color. Now, if you have saffron, go ahead and use that with some milk, or you could use turmeric if you don't have anything else. And this is some warm milk. I'm going to melt some butter in it as well. If you have ghee, then go ahead and use ghee. Otherwise, butter is a good substitute. Anyway, ghee is made out of butter, so either one works. When the butter has melted, just set it aside to cool a little bit, and then we're going to add a little more rose water into this. Now I'm going to fry some onions, and for this you have to slice them really thinly, almost like slivers, and then deep fry in just enough oil until they're golden. And it's really important because once they are light golden brown, you want to take them out of the oil because they continue to fry and they become darker in color as well. But if it goes for too long in the hot oil, then the onion is going to turn bitter, and that's going to make your biryani bitter as well. This doesn't need to drain on a paper towel. Just put it in a bowl and set it aside. This is some extra rose water to heighten the fragrance and taste of the biryani, only because the heat from the rice and the chicken is going to kill some of that flavor and fragrance. And here are my deep fried onions. Don't skip this. You can even buy the store-bought deep fried onions and some sliced red onion. This is going to be my garnish along with the chopped mint leaves and the coriander leaves. Very important if you're trying to make a biryani. It gives that authentic taste. And this is the chicken curry. It's well done, and you can see there's enough moisture in it as well. So let's assemble our biryani, and this is the easy part. The first layer at the base is going to be the chicken. So put everything, all the gravy and the pieces, and layer it nicely. Then spread the rice over the chicken. The flavors and fragrance of this biryani comes mainly from the next few ingredients. For maximum flavor, make sure that the rice especially is really hot, like it's just made, and then it will absorb all those flavors and fragrances that we add into this. Now sprinkle some mint and coriander leaves on the top, and you can alternate or layer it in any way that you like, and this is just an idea. Now pour the milk mixture just a little at a time all around in random places where you want the rice to be colored, and that's going to stain those grains. And this is how I like to place my sliced onions and some hard-boiled eggs. If you're trying to stretch your budget or your resources, you could just halve the hard-boiled eggs and then place them in a decorative way. Just a little more rose water, and then I'm going to cover this tightly in foil. You can use any close-fitting lid as long as it's tightly sealed and it doesn't let the steam escape. So let it rest for about 20 to 30 minutes at least. The longer it rests, the better it will taste. This is what it looks like. I haven't really had time to let it rest for too long because I'm way past my lunchtime and everyone's hungry. So making biryani really doesn't have to involve a big workload or complicated ingredients. You saw how easily this can be done. So try out this recipe and let me know in the comment section what you think. Like, share and subscribe to AASAI RASAI. It means a lot to me when you do. Thanks for watching.